YouTube, we want to thank you once again for joining us here on the channel as we continue our broadcast straight from the backyard wrestling capital of the South. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Atlanta once again for some more action as we get ready for one-on-one in yet another GWC ranking rotational as two of our veteran alumni prepare to do battle, that being Skrilla the Great and John Forge. Get ready for action, guys. It's GWC Intensity, and here they are. Oh, and started earlier. John Forge swings. Look at Skrilla. He's just oozing with confidence today. We got light tubes, a number of other weapons all around the ring as we get ready for some very MGBYW-esque action. Skrilla bragging that his time in the Indies is giving him an edge here. I know John Forge agrees. And this is not a good position for Skrilla in the early going of this match. Finds himself in powerbomb position. And this is not going to Skrilla able to shift his weight, grab the head, and John Forge barely avoids the tubes there. Manages to slow himself down in time. Here comes Skrilla. No. Hits the elbow, and man, John Forge is on the attack. On the offensive, Skrilla immediately avoids, and you gotta remember those tubes in the corner, so that these men have to be pretty cautious. Oh my goodness, as Skrilla nails the enziguri and rocks John Forge right off the bat here. It was a nice drop kick by Skrilla right there. Man, look at this. The action is starting to heat up here. Kick to the midsection by John Forge. Action continues here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GWC Intensity as the first tubes in this match are broken. Man, John Forge immediately going for the cover. Referee down. 1, 2, no. Skrilla gets his shoulder up, and man, you can see the glass. Oh, man. It's just crazy. Oh, the gases from those tubes, man. Hopefully there's not too much mercury or anything in there as we can, the dangers of yard. But ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the best of the best here on Intensity as John Forge charges forward. Once again, avoids the tubes. Man, unfortunate for John Forge as Skrilla immediately steps in, delivers some forearms. There we go, John Forge, chop block, covers, goes immediately for Skrilla with a stone handle to the shoulder, and it continues delivering. Oh my goodness, front headlock. Oh, we're going to plex position. Into the tubes? Yes! Into the tubes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. That was devastating as we go for the cover again. Referee 1, 2, no. Skrilla again getting the shoulder up. Man. Oh, we got glass already, and as this thing continues, now we've seen in previous mid-GA contests, the glass on the mat definitely becomes an issue for anyone that is on the defensive in these contests, because I mean, man, when you land on that, your back immediately takes damage. And I don't care what kind of shirt you're wearing. We've seen people get cut directly through the cottons and various materials that these t-shirts in backyard wrestling are made of. As we continue the action, Skrilla fighting back, avoids it. John Forge eats the glass, man, right to the back. Oh man, as the mercuric smoke continues to spread here in the arena in Atlanta. Oh my goodness, again a front drop kick to John Forge, breaking the other glass in this match. John Forge immediately retaliates. My goodness, with determination to do more damage to Skrilla. Skrilla, beautiful flipping neck breaker. My goodness, as he goes for the cover. Oh man, 1, 2, no. John Forge getting his shoulder up, and Skrilla is left to ponder as we prepare to go into the intense replay with that beautiful front drop kick into the tubes, and then this, the flipping neck breaker, almost a cutter, very nice. Skrilla going for the tubes here, going for more glass. My goodness. Man, that's got a sting. And the referee's made his way outside the ring for safety purposes. Skrilla delivers a drop kick and prepares to go for the cover, looking for the count, ladies and gentlemen. But no, John Forge gets a shoulder up immediately. And as we look on here, John Forge rolling for the crucifix. Skrilla gets out of it. Ooh! Hard shot right to the face of John Forge, hitting the jawline. Ugh. That was nasty, and we're going for aluminum tin here, straight to the skull. My goodness, John Forge I think he's perplexed here, saying, is that all you got? And Skrilla only too happy to oblige another helping of that. John Forge, man, looking at him, I'd say he's either in Kokomo or Xanadu. My goodness, John Forge. And Skrilla coming in for a beautiful jumping European uppercut charge here. Look at this right here. We're going for another one. Right there. Country of Europe uppercuts being delivered to John Forge. John Forge immediately cuts him off. Goes for the cover. Flash cover. Skrilla getting the shoulder up. Both of these men have an incredible body of work, and the titles that these men have held, I mean, spans GWC history, and these two have quite a history indeed. John Forge, my goodness, a little salute to the good old days with a senton to Skrilla right there. The action continues. Man. It's John Forge. John Forge. Ooh! Man. John Forge. He's got the aluminum tin cookie sheet. Ooh. My goodness. That rung his bell there. And John Forge looking for the cover here. Oh my, Skrilla still in this thing. This right here. Chin lock. Race surfboard as John Forge continues to stretch those ligaments. Ooh! Man. Applying more pressure to the head. Skrilla fighting back and is caught by a vicious forearm by John Forge, who runs in and immediately follows up with a clothesline to the corner. Skrilla is rocked as John Forge finds himself in control on the offense here. My goodness, Skrilla looks dazed in this thing, man, as his fatigue sets in this contest, and even John Forge is sort of feeling it. Goes straight for the glass. He's got glass. Skrilla trying to get a hold of that too desperately, but he's too late. John Forge comes in and splashes glass all over his back. And you can just feel the agony in that ring today. And look at Skrilla. Immediate retaliation as glass and those vapors fly. 2 gas and more mercury, and it goes flying. Again, we will remind you that you are watching Intensity. Oh! And for those of you longtime viewers, you know well that this was just common fare a few years back during the mid-GA seasons here on Intensity. That being our deathmatch specialists, ladies and gentlemen, as John Forge begins to circle looking for more tools to use in this contest. Skrilla immediately cuts him off. Skrilla coming over, splash right there, beautiful. And one might say it was time for a plancha. Man, very nice. And you can see the toll that this battle has taken so far. The brutality, the one-upsmanship in this pain exchange game. As Skrilla gets ready to go for some steel here. Chair to the midsection. Skrilla back on the offensive. And right to the face. And if you ask me, John Forge just traveled from Xanadu to Djibouti. As once stated by Case Kincaid, as the official attempts to kind of clear some of the glass off the mat here. Skrilla, man, showing the toll this contest has taken on him as he prepares to get back into the dance with John Forge here. I mean, Skrilla going high risk here, and this is a gamble in and of itself. Going to come off the second here, flying forward. No, he's caught by John Forge. Bear hug. Oh man. Bear hug applied. Let's see. No, wait a minute. John Forge modifying it. We're in front slam position. And this is not good. John Forge going to end it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, and no! Skrilla gets the shoulder up. Wow! Skrilla showing tenacity here in the intensity zone this week. My goodness. This has been quite a surprise contest this week in the ranking rotationals, and we never thought we'd see John Forge and Skrilla facing off at this stage of the year. But my goodness, here they are.
You're shutting up for something. Get up!
Yes, and John Forge beckoning Skrilla to get up. Here we go, Forge with the charge. Skrilla avoids, sends Forge to the outside apron there. Forge rolls back in immediately. Here comes Skrilla. Skrilla goes for the Justice drop. Here we go. 1, 2, will this do it? No, John Forge gets the shoulder up. What a contest we have this week on GWC Intensity. You're watching it right here on the longest actively running backyard wrestling channel on YouTube right now. Guys, we want to thank all our friends and everyone who has shown support over the years. We're enjoying ourselves here in the backyards of Georgia, and we hope you all are too. We want to say hey to our friends at West Texas Underground and the Digital Wrestling Alliance affiliates. Guys, we thank you. And as you're watching right here, this is Skrilla versus John Forge. Backyard wrestling at its best. Super kick missed. Here goes John Forge. John Forge takes him down immediately. John Forge looking for the finish here. My goodness, will it be? We're about to find out right now what kind of resolve Skrilla has, because John Forge is going for it. Here we go. Oh man, this is going to hurt something awful. No, wait a minute. Skrilla fighting out of it. Skrilla still got some life in him. Look at this right here. The franchise fighting him off. Here comes the windup. Skrilla coming off. No, he's cut off immediately. John Forge with a clothesline. Forge back in control here on the offensive, but decides to go for the cover, thinking Skrilla's winded. Here we go. No, Skrilla's still got it. He's still in this thing. We're at the 2. The action is getting hot here on GWC Intensity as John Forge continues to show his disapproval of the ref's call there on that count. Blood begins to flow from the flesh of these two men as the glass shards from earlier continue to sprinkle across the ring like stars in the sky. John Forge having to rethink his strategy here. He's going to bring the chair into play. And we'll see what that entails right now. Forge, oh, he's got the black one. Never mind, he pulled the black one. That is a favorite of GWC legend The Pike, who utilized it to inflict some of the worst punishment we'd ever seen on this broadcast. And now John Forge continuing that tradition with the black chair. Skrilla seems to be pleading for reprieve here, as he is most likely taking into consideration his independent bookings coming up next month. Oh! And that may have just ruined his next appearance at IWE, PCW, and possibly Deep South, as John Forge could care less. My goodness. Here we go. 1, 2, and no! Skrilla is still getting the shoulder up. I mean, who knows? He may make GIPW or VCW, but we'll see. As this match continues, man, John Forge getting Skrilla back to his feet here. No telling. Oh, we're gonna tilt it. Oh, this could be a pile driver. No, Skrilla immediately realizes what's going on and immediately changes the situation. My goodness, that would not have been good. The ambassador of violence desperately clinging to that sleeper as John Forge attempts to power his way through it, but finds himself losing breath here. Skrilla holding with everything he's got here, and John Forge collapses to the mat. And I've seen matches end like this. You get that, you lock in right on that artery. Skrilla seems to have it cinched in nicely, and John Forge starting to fade into dreamland. Referee's gonna check. We have one. Wait a minute. John Forge hanging in at the second consciousness inspection count, and Skrilla finds himself again battling the tenacity of John Forge here on Intensity. John Forge has had an incredible laundry list of people who he has met in battle here on this broadcast. You could name off all kinds of names, including his sister Lilith, Robert Veen, Darkseid, Maddox, the Renegade Enforcer, CJ Lennon, Eric Dees, The Kid, Jay Riley, Steven Storm, Johnny Casino, Asiago Jones, Brian Williams, The Outlaw, Ashley Dover, Zero, Oddball, Copperhead, Alex Chase, Freak Show, Just Insane, Luke Stone, Jinx, and CWB, just to name a few. Final charge, Skrilla with a devastating knee. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, and 3, and Skrilla just barely capturing the 3 count on John Forge, who manages to get the shoulder up, but not in time. The franchise is going to deliver some decisive shots to the skull of John Forge for damn good measure. And one cannot blame Skrilla for this, because my God, the history of John Forge, his post-match conduct to keep attacking opponents even after the bell is already rung and the match has been called. But damn, what a battle we got today on Intensity.
Oh no. 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 No.
An attempt to show sportsmanship by John Forge. Rare, but here we are. What will it be? The history. And you have to acknowledge it, ladies and gentlemen. Great battle, great rank and rotational this week. My goodness. No! Stay tuned for more action right here on GWC Intensity. Remember our YouTube friends. You can get your official GWC Intensity team shirt from our official shop on Spreadshirt.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Check us out, subscribe, and we'll see you next time in the zone.